Hi students, this is Ajanta ma'am. Today I shall be discussing how to attempt a picture composition. Now the types of compositions are narrative composition, descriptive composition, reflective composition, argumentative composition, etc. And you also get to write a picture composition, and this how to write a picture composition, the video is all about that. Now writing a picture composition involves a narrative or a description around the image that has been provided to you or the picture that has been provided to you. Now, if you were to divide as to how to write a picture composition, there are 5 essential steps. The first one is the first step in writing a picture composition is to select a theme or a subject. Now, if you're describing a photograph of a mountain, say a mountain landscape, your theme might be the beauty of nature or the sereneness or the tranquility of the outdoors. And if you're writing about a city, a picture that when you see, immediately you're transported to the urban city life. So your theme could be the contrast between order and chaos. Now, how to go about your composition? Once you have planned as to what you will write, think about what points you are going to include in your description and how chronologically, one after the other, you can organize the points. You may start by outlining the main points you want to cover in your composition. For example, the setting, the characters that you can see, the names of the characters or the objects that you see, and try to highlight the important things that you are able to see in the picture. Now, all these points should create, as I said, a logical sequence. Now, why that is important? A logical sequence is important to create a cohesive or something that is very engaging, because you are trying to tell a story, a narrative. Then you need to choose the point of view from which you want to describe the image. Whether you are the observer or a participant or simply a narrator. For example, if you are describing a photograph of a family picnic, you might adopt to be one of the family members in the picture, allowing yourself to convey their thoughts and emotions. Alternatively, you could describe the scene from a neutral observer's view, focusing on the details of the setting and the interactions between the characters. You also need to consider the lighting and the color essential elements of any visual composition. And that also, the contrast between light and color can also play a significant role in the description. Now think the contrast between light and shadow, between the contrast of the colors, and whether they are vibrant or whether they are very mute. And you can also pay attention to the visual elements that are contributing to the whole picture. Now, once you have established a basic framework of your composition, it is time to add details. How do you add details? Describes the sound, the smells, the textures, to engage the reader's imagination. Your marks will depend on this, how you are engaging the teacher's imagination. Use similes, use metaphors to enhance what you are writing, and you can add depth to your composition by making it very coherent. So don't write one thing here and don't write the other thing there and haphazard. It has to be cohesive. So when it is a cohesive thing, then it brings out the correct narrative that you want to tell the reader. Sensory details are very important. Just as imagery, language, sights, sounds, emotions, everything should be conveyed. So, plan your composition carefully before even beginning. Jot down the points which you need to expand. Create an outline so that you don't forget the points, and you can just expand the points one by one to bring out a cohesive story. Remember to include sensory language, sight, sound, smell, color contrast. Whether you are in the picture or you are a narrator or you are an observer, whatever. So try to make it very, very vivid and the descriptions memorable by using figurative language to captivate the reader's attention. Thank you for watching. Do subscribe my videos for an in-depth analysis into your literature as well as language. Hit the bell icon as well as the like and subscribe.